So next we are going to learn regarding order of reaction. Now some students will start getting confused of writing of rate of reaction. When to write experimental value, when to write theoretical value, or how you will get to know whether it is theoretical or experimental value, right? So remember, see, whatever the concept I am teaching, mainly the definition, just one example you learn properly, okay, with all the concepts in whatever we have done. And you have to learn how to write the rate of the equation. The first time what we have, in the sense last class whatever I have taught, R, okay. So rate of reaction, how we are supposed to write, as well as based on rate law, okay, though they give theoretical value or they will give experimental value, how to write rate law, okay, rate how we are supposed to write. So that two terms you just learn properly with the definition, that is more than enough. So if you are getting confused with the concepts, that will be cleared under the topic of this, okay. See, most of the time we are going to give the experimental reaction itself, okay, to write the rate equation, or we will ask what kind of reaction it is, okay. So that is all you will be learning under this concept. So that will be considered as order of reaction. So here first we will just learn what is meant by order of reaction. So now this says that it goes with your experimentally determined rate expression. In the sense, order of reaction I want to write only for experimentally determined rate equation x as well as v of y. In the sense, you know, x and y is nothing but those are the exponents which will be determined experimentally, or which will be written experimentally, right? So experimentally determined value, for that exponents we are going to write as x as well as y. So here order of reaction, which says that it is the sum of the power of the concentration, sum of the power. Now power is x and y. So the sum, if you are taking whatever the values you will get, that will be considered as order of reaction. So sum of the powers of the concentration term, okay, sum of the power of the concentration term of the reactants. And you know, this can be written only for the reactants, right? For reactants in the experimentally determined value. So this is very important. So here order of reaction you are going to write for the expression which is determined experimentally, in the sense in terms of x and y. Okay, only for those concepts we can write order of reaction. So it is nothing but it is the sum of these components, exponents. Okay, so sum of the exponents is nothing but, so that is nothing but order of the reaction. So now here when we are learning order of the reaction, we have primary order of reaction, okay, secondary order of reaction. In the sense, primary means what? Whenever you will add this exponent, you will get the value as 1. Okay, so the value when we will get as 1. In the sense, when we add this, if we will get the value as 1, so that will be considered as primary order of a reaction. When we add these exponents, if you get 2 as a value, so that will be considered as secondary order of a reaction. When you will add these two exponents, if you will get the value with 3, so that will be tertiary order of a reaction. If you won't get anything, okay, with experimental value, if you won't get anything, so by that time the order of the reaction will be considered as 0. Sometimes fractional value also you are going to get. So the order of reaction, primary, secondary, tertiary, 0 as well as fractional concept is there. Okay. So here under this chapter you will be learning 0 order of a reaction, primary order of a reaction as well as secondary order of a reaction, which is very important. It is 0 order, primary order of a reaction as well as secondary order of a reaction. In the sense, based on the experimental value, okay, experimental determined value, you are going to check order of reaction is primary, secondary or tertiary. So here the examples we are learning under this concept, learn those examples properly, because just they give a reaction, they will ask us, right, whether the reaction undergoes primary order, secondary order or 0. That the question will be asked. Okay, for that reason, learn the examples with a particular order of the reaction. So here are all like important concepts. Order of reaction definition can be asked, and they may ask you to write or explain with one of the examples. Okay, so that can be done. So now we will see some of the examples under primary order of the reaction first. Okay, so primary order of the reaction. For this, we'll just see as some of the examples. So as I said here, when you will add that the totally combined value, whatever the values are there, right? So that values will get it as 1. Okay. So that values, if you will get it as 1, the order of the reactions you get as 1. So that will be considered as primary order of the reaction. For example, if I write the reaction. So now here balance the reaction. Okay. For this reaction, if you are writing the rate of, we can write R is equal to K into concentration of N2O5. So when you will determine by experimentally, by that time you will get the value as 1. The values will be given as 1. Remember, primary order in the sense most of the dissociation reactions. See, this is very important, whatever I am saying. Most of the dissociation reaction, decomposition reaction will undergo primary order of the reaction. You will get the value as 1. I am not saying all the reaction, most of the reaction, whatever you are learning. Okay? So most of the reaction it undergoes the decomposition as well as dissociation reactions. Those reactions it takes place with the primary order. So here what is the order now? The exponent is 1. So here the order is primary order of a reaction, or you can write it as this. Okay, so primary order of a reaction. So this is one example. One more example if I give ammonium nitrate if I give. So here what will happen? Formation of N2 plus water formation will take place to H2O. For this reaction, if you are writing rate, how you are going to write? See, this is very important. Writing of rate. R is equal to K into concentration of NH4 and O2. Okay. So when you will do say again decomposition will take place here. So here value the order is 1. So the order of the reaction is 1. Okay. In this way you are going to write the reaction. So this is some example for primary order. Now I will give some of the example for secondary order. Okay. So secondary order in the sense now formation when you will do. Okay. Formation in the sense addition reaction when it will be done, or saponification the reaction when it will be done. So those kind of reactions are regarded for secondary order of reaction. For example, H2 plus I2 which gives HI. Okay. So this reaction is said. For this, if you are writing it, how you would write R is equal to K into concentration of H2, concentration of I2. Here order is 1. So you know order of the reaction is nothing but whatever the exponents are there. Okay, sum of the powers. Okay, sum of the power in the sense 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2. So the order of the reaction is 2. So it is secondary order of reaction. Okay, so you can go with say this is a formation, just forming addition. It takes place so that you will get hydrogen ion. Some more reaction you can take saponification reaction. Saponification reaction we have learned from 10th standard you are learning, right? So what will be the product over here? Such products are here. CH3 COO Na plus CH3O2 form. So these are your reactants, right? For reactant when you are writing rate of R is equal to K into concentration of CH3 COO CH3. Okay, to the power 1 concentration of NaOH to the power saponification reaction. So here 1 plus 1 is nothing but that is 2. So it also undergoes secondary order of reaction. So as I told, these are some examples. So secondary order in the sense formation, saponification, esterification, all those things will undergo for secondary order of a reaction. So in the same way, primary in the sense what is the order of reaction you will get? This is just by the addition of the power, whatever the values you will get. If you get the values with the 3, so then it means that is tertiary order of the reaction. In the same way, not only this much, you will get, as I told, zero order of reaction also, very important for you people. Okay, so if you are writing zero order, just write these examples, copy the examples. We just go with the zero order. the reaction, remember, in the presence of catalyst if any reactions has been done. Okay, presence of catalyst as well as presence of sunlight, in the sense photochemical reaction if you are doing. Okay, so those kind of reaction and all will comes under 0, in the sense there somehow the power will be 0. Okay, those kind of reaction, in the sense the experimental value I am saying. Okay, you cannot do when the reaction will be given, can't do the reaction, I mean by experimentally, right? And you can't find out what the reaction, right? So for that reason, just remember some of the examples based on the concept of 0 order as I told. If any presence of any of the catalysts, any reactions I will give as an example, or any photochemical reaction if they will give as an example. So those kind of reactions will have for 0 order. Okay, so now I will give example NH3. Okay, so now here you will get N2 plus H2, right? N2, 2, okay, 2 3s are here, 3, right? The balance reaction very important because we have to write rate of the reaction. See, this reaction will be done in the presence of a catalyst. Platinum catalyst is present. So, in the presence of catalyst, the reaction will be done, as I said, it will be 0 order. So, rate is equal to K into concentration of NH3. Whether you need to write 2 over here? No. Why? Because this is not a theoretical expression. You are going to write order of a reaction for experimentally. If it is a theoretical equation, yes, you can write 2 over here. Okay. So this is experiment. Order of reaction calculated only for experimentally determined value. Okay. So you cannot write 2 over here. The order of the reaction is 0. Okay. So here the order of the reaction is 0. Why it is 0? As I have told, the presence of a catalyst and if the reaction has been done, so then it will be 0. Okay. One more reaction I will give. Hydrogen iodide in the presence of your gold, the reaction will be done, so that we will get H2 plus iodide. See the difference? Okay. Their formation. Okay. Here, in the presence of a catalyst, the reaction will be done. Okay. So now here if you say, for this if you are writing rate, R is equal to K into concentration of H, right? What will be the power? Power will be 0 because it is 0 order, because the reaction will be done in the presence of a catalyst. Here the order of the reaction is 0. One more example I will. To formation, or you can take it as this can be done in the presence of sunlight reaction. HCl formation will take place. Okay. Now here R, when you are writing R is equal to K into concentration of H2, concentration of Cl2. In both the case, order of the reaction is 0. Why? Because the reaction will be done in the presence of sunlight. So here the order of the reaction is 0. So remember in the particular example what will be the order of the reaction. Okay. Now sometimes if radioactive elements they give as an example. So whether it will be like 0 order, primary or secondary. So if radioactive elements will be present, so the order of the reaction is primary. Remember, okay. As I told, decomposition as well as dissociation as well as radioactive elements reaction if they give in the cells. Remember that is a primary order of a reaction. Okay, first order of a reaction. Okay. So now, as I told, sometimes fraction also will be given. It won't be asked, but if you want to know, okay, whether fractional, whether it is possible or not. Okay, I will give an example. Let's show the form. So now when you are writing for this kind of reaction, order of the reaction, when you are writing, formation. Now for rate, when you are writing for this, we include concentration of methanaldehyde. Here the order of reaction will be 3/2. That is nothing but a fractional value. Okay. So we have already seen. So this order of the reaction undergoes with fractional order of the reaction. Okay. What we ask, but you should know regarding the concept. CBSE can be asked with one exam. Okay. To write with the fractional order of the reaction. That is nothing but if you get reaction. When I have explained regarding rate of reaction, there is also one example I have given. Okay, so by using of CnCl3 with the chlorine molecule, so that also can be given where you get 1/2 as a fraction, essence order of the reaction. Okay, that also can be given as an example. So these are some examples for order of the reaction. So as I told, you should remember this reaction, okay, with the order. The order is very important to learn under this class. So now here we are going to learn regarding the units of K. In the sense, sometimes they will give up for 1 month when the question will be asked, they will give one equation. Okay, for example, one rate in the equation we will have the value of 0.3 to the power -4 per second in the value. So what will be the order of the reaction? Then like that way they will be asked. Okay, just by seeing the value, how can you find out the order of the reaction? Right? So for that reason, the next what we are learning, that is nothing but units of K. So write it as units of K based on order. Just a simple term. Okay, units of K based on order. Based on order of the reaction, we are going to find. Okay, and you will get to know what will be the unit of primary order, what will be the unit of secondary, as well as zero order. So with that unit, you can identify whether this is primary, secondary, or zero order, first order, second order, or zero order reaction. In that, it can be say primary or secondary order. It can be called as first order of reaction or secondary order of reaction. Like that also it can be called. Okay, so they'll give that kind of the question, that is one and the same. Okay, so now units of K based on the order. If I am doing first order of the reaction, first order. Now for this we just find out that what is the value of the K. Now for a equation, in the sense now you have A which gives B as a product. So now reactant is B, A, right? So this you consider as another equation. For all order, first order, second order, as well as zero order, you just consider this as another equation. Now for this, when you are writing rate, for this when you are writing rate, see first we have learned how we are going to write rate for reactant. First in last class we have learned it will be written as minus of B of concentration of A divided by T. Right? So this is the way, one way to write rate. Or you can write based on your rate law also, right? R is equal to K into concentration of A. Remember, first order you are writing, so it can be written as 1. So this equation we can also write it as minus of dA by dt is equal to K into concentration of A to the power 1. In this way also you can write, right? So now this is nothing but concentration term, right? For concentration when you are writing unit, how we are going to write mole per liter. For concentration, this is concentration term, so you can write it as mole per liter. So this is for time. For time when you are writing, how we are going to write set, right? So is equal to K into, this is again concentration term. So how can you write mole per liter, right? So mole per liter will get cancelled. You will get, if you are taking this acid, okay, the second up in the sense you will get this, right? Per second. So this is the unit for first order. So first order if they ask, first order the unit will be per second. Okay. So in the same way we have to find for second order. So when you are finding for second order, same A gives B, so you can write R as minus of D of A by dt is the same. Or you can write R as K into concentration of A to the power 2, because order of the reaction is 2. So now for this when you write, you can write this as minus of dA by dt is equal equal to, you can write K into concentration of A to the power 2, right? So now for this concentration, it will be mole per liter, dt is nothing but second, and for this K is equal to A. In the sense concentration twice you are having, so mole per liter twice. So once it will get cancelled, one more time it will remain as it is. Okay. So now for this, when you are writing for K, whatever mole per liter is remaining, mole per liter, okay, as well as second will go up per second. So this will be written for second order. So for second order, when you are writing unit, it comes as mole per liter per second. Okay, now when you consider for zero order of a reaction, what will be the unit? So just write out R is equal to minus of dA by dt. Again R is equal to K into A to the power 0. So minus of dA by dt is equal to K into A to the power 0, which is nothing but 0. Okay. So you can write it as the concentration per mole per liter by second. Again here only K will remain. So what will be the value? For this zero order also it comes as K is equal to mole per liter per second. Okay, that will be the value, mole per liter per second. So this will be the order of the reaction. So here it comes as K is equal to mole per liter per second. This second when it goes up, it comes as mole per liter per second. Okay. So now, see this is for zero order again, the second order. See here, this small mistake. Okay. So here, this is correct. For zero order, this is mole per liter per second. For second order, we have done a mistake over here. See, just said, see, cancelling can be done how? Because you are taking this form down, so that the cancelling will be done there. So here, if you take this form down, this is how it comes. Mole per liter divided by, take this form down. So it comes as mole per liter, this second, right, as it is. So here it is there with the square form, right? So just write as square form. So now here is equal to K. Cancellation will be done with this as well as one of the mole per liter. So now here whatever the contents are there, so that we are supposed to take it as such. So K is equal to, this is mole, when you take up it comes as per mole. This is liter per liter, when it goes up it comes as liter. Second, when it goes up it comes as per second. So this will be the order unit for second order. So second order, it comes as mole or per mole liter per second. So this will be the for second order, zero order, and this is for first order. So now if they give this kind of problem, 2.3 to minus 4 per second, what will be the order of the reaction? Per second, if it is there, let's say it is the first order of the reaction. Mole per liter per second is this, that will be the zero order of the reaction. Per mole liter per second, if it is there, so then it will be the second order of a reaction. So remember in this form, so with this form it will be easy to see. Based on this, for 1 mark, another question will be asked. The first part, whatever I have done, this is last class, whatever I have done, as well as this class. From this, most of the time, like the question will be asked like 1 or 2 marks, not more than that. Okay. But the next class, whatever I am doing, this is order of the reaction, whatever we will be learning. So that will be like the compulsory question for your state syllabus as well as for CBSE syllabus. Derivation will be there based on first order as well as zero order, half-life based on integration method. Okay. So that will all will be having derivations, which is very important. Okay. So before going to that, you should be thorough with these concepts. Okay. So then only it will be easy to go with those derivations as well as another derivation. Obviously problems will be there, so it will be easy to solve with the problem. So learn these concepts properly. Okay. So it will be helpful for the next class.